evening, Mr. Alex.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing semi okay.
Oh, semi okay.
Yeah.
How was your day?
Kind of gloomy. I didn't feel like doing much today. I stayed in bed most of the day. Just didn't
Oh,
want to. I didn't want to attend to my newborn baby. He's about 8 months old.
wow. So, where will you like to begin with the story of your newborn baby?
Well, I just had my newborn. I'm 38 years old. Um, he's 8 months old, and
Drink some water. So, the baby is 8 months old. How many kids do you have, Mr.
I have five. This is my fifth one.
Oh, this is your fifth child. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
I've noticed that I haven't been attending him. I got to do my mommy duties again, all over again. Feeding the child every 2 to 3 hours. You know, um, waking him. I have to wake him up every 4 to 5 hours to make sure he's fed. My husband doesn't want to help out. He just tells me, I want your old self back again. I don't know what he's talking about, but I'm not getting enough sleep. I'm just a little fatigued, tired, and lack of lack of energy.
Mm, Sorry to hear. So, have you ever find the time to call your husband and discuss about this issue, about him helping you or giving you some helping hand?
No, he just arrives home all tired from work, and I don't even want to bother him. I prepare him whatever meal I can, and I know he's tired and he doesn't want to discuss about anything. He just wants to make sure, I guess, the kids are in good health, and he minds his own business. Maybe he goes out with his friends. He'll leave me alone with the kids. He'll go play some billiards with his friends.
Mm. So tell me, if you don't talk to your husband about the situation, how do you think he can help you?
If I don't talk to him about it,
Yeah, you have to let him know what you're going through so that he can give you some helping hand.
yeah, I
Have
just
you thought about that?
no, I haven't. I haven't had the chance to talk to him. He's just been, I guess, busy. He wants to come home, hang out with his friends for like on Mondays and Tuesdays. He has like games he's watching, and then he eats dinner, and then Wednesdays he's just working overtime. He's just busy all week. I haven't had a chance to talk to him. Maybe on the weekend, maybe I can talk to him when he's there working in the garage or something.
Mm. So tell me about this newborn baby that you have. Do you really like the baby or love the baby?
Mm, I don't think I wanted to have another baby, but it is what it is. That's what I get.
I understand. I
Yeah.
understand. So, have you ever discussed with your husband that you no longer want a baby at this time and this just happened?
No, I haven't. I haven't mentioned anything to him. I just, do my mommy duties. I'm just that I don't feel like doing. Sometimes I just feel like the baby's crying in the mornings, and I just want to stay there in bed and not attend to him. I wish maybe make my other kids attend to the baby and leave me alone.
So, tell me, are you overwhelmed taking care of this new baby?
I would say I'm not overwhelmed because I've already raised the other three kids before. I mean, the other four kids before. So I already know what I'm supposed to do. I have a lot of practice. I just lost interest in taking care of him.
Okay.
Maybe my older children can start taking care of him. They're older anyways, and Or maybe I should, I don't know. Maybe I should hire a nanny to help me out and just do the work for me. Or just drop him off at a daycare.
So tell me, how old are your other children?
They're 14, 10, 9, and 7.
Or do you assign them, like you give them assignments to do in the house to reduce your workload?
No, they're teenagers. It's really hard to tell them what to do. They get home and I'm like, hey, clean your room, whatever, mom. You know.
So
And then
tell me, what keeps you in bed all and you don't feel like getting out of bed? Can you expatiate on that?
well, I guess maybe I'm thinking a little bit too much about the baby. You hear a lot in the news about SIDS.
Mm-hmm.
Or I feel the baby's gonna flip over and maybe suffocate, and then I wake up every hour and I try to go back to sleep, and then I wake up. Is he crying? Oh no, he's not. So I just off and on, like throughout the whole night, and sooner or later it's gonna be like 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning. I'm still doing the same thing.
So tell me, do you have this experience with your other kids, your other children, like them flipping over or something happening to them before? Have you
No, but I had a neighbor that just happened to the SIDS, sudden death infant syndrome. And I was like, oh, I was scared that's gonna happen to me too. So I guess that's been stressing me a little bit.
Why do you think it's going to happen to you?
Because
What make you think like that?
I've been a little bit, lazy. I've been lack of interest of doing things. So I feel like I'm not attending the baby as much as I should be. And I feel like if he's quiet for a while, I feel like something happened.
So can you tell me how you connect with your baby? How do you connect with your new baby?
I don't connect much with him. I just leave him there on the little bouncer. I just wake him
Wow.
up, feed him, and I leave him there. And I just lay down on the couch all day. I don't have that much interaction with the baby. I decided not to do breast milk with this child. Give him the formula.
So tell me, why don't you have interaction with the baby? Don't you like carrying the baby, playing with the baby, you know?
No, no, I just leave him there in the bouncer, the little rocking chair that I found in the thrift store.
Can you tell me, do you have any sort of hurting this baby? If you just
Excuse
put the
me.
baby down, not touching the baby, do you have any plan of like
I've
getting rid
noticed.
of the baby?
I've noticed I don't have that much interaction with the baby. I just want to. He's getting used to being in front of the TV screen, and I guess he gets stimulated by that. So I don't have to much interact with him, and that's a good thing.
Wow.
Or I even saw one of those seats that have like you can put the iPad in front of the baby. Just let him watch that. Put a YouTube video on him.
Oh, so why do you think the baby can just sit in front of the TV? You think it's helpful? Have you ever thought about the disadvantages? Just putting a child in front of the TV.
No, but it helps me because I don't have to do anything. I don't have to entertain him.
Mm.
I don't have to buy the little toys and play with him. I can just lay down.
So tell me, if I may ask, are you feeling any guilt? Uh, meeting the expectation of this baby that has led to this?
No, not at this time. I haven't felt any guilt.
Okay. So that's That's nice. I'm glad to hear that you're not feeling any guilt at this time. I think both of us can, work together and find a solution to this problem. The main reason why you stay in bed that long and what we can uh, apply to see if you can have more interest in doing things. Do you go to work? Are you still working?
No, I quit my job after the when I got pregnant with that child. So I haven't been working, and they gave me maternity leave, and I just didn't go back.
So tell me about your past.
Well, I used to working full time, work full time at the local grocery store as a cashier. And I used to help out the grocery store and Excel. I was like a cashier, and I would help assistant manager at the same time. Mm, my kids were at school, so I was able to work, and there were an extracurricular activities, so I was able to spend some time on my own, on myself, doing whatever things I like to do. Maybe go to the park, um, maybe read one of my favorite books, novels. Um, that was what my schedule was before the baby came.
Mm, I know how you feel, not all this stuff again. So can you tell me when you had your first child, what was your mood like?
The
How
first
did
child,
you,
the
were
14-year-old.
you excited or you are in this type of situation?
Oh, I was young. I believe I had a lot of energy. I was in my third trimester, walking, running. I had the baby, and I was excited. I was going to all of my my family's house, my relatives. Valerie, what's
So
so funny?
you go with the baby.
So I was showing off my baby to all my relatives.
All right.
Oh, did you guys put the timer? 'Cause I didn't put it.
As we said, we're going to
I didn't.
work together to see what we can do,
Okay.
so that you can get into some activities. Just staying at home is not helpful for you and also for the baby. And putting the baby in front of the TV is not helpful for the baby as well. So, what do you think you can do to keep you active?
Well, a friend also had a baby, and she's been inviting me to the park with her, but she wants
Oh,
to go like early in the morning,
mhm.
and she has her little cardio workout, but I'm too tired to go, and she keeps on inviting me every week.
So, have you ever considered for her inviting you every week to talk to your husband to see if he can keep the baby for you before he goes to work so that you can go for this early walk with your friend?
No, she wants to go with the baby because she takes the stroller with the walk, so she takes her baby. So
Or
I
she's
think
a baby?
I think she wants me to go too with the baby and the stroller and go together.
So, if I may ask, do you have any stroller you can put your baby at this time?
Stroller?
Yes.
Yeah, I have an old one, but I
Okay.
mean, I don't want to be next to her fancy stroller either. She has like a Orbit stroller, I think, super nice and fancy, and I have like another one that I found at the thrift store. So that's kind
And
of
you just repeat what you said.
that she has a really nice stroller too,
Mhm.
and I don't want to take mine and with my baby with the ugly stroller either.
Oh, okay, I see. So your stroller you think is ugly?
Yeah, I need to get a better one.
Ah, okay. Have you ever considered going to the store and check how much they're selling the new one? If you can get a cheaper one, so that you can, you know, go for early walk in the morning with your baby. It's good for your baby and it's also good for you as well.
Yeah, but don't feel much like going out. I just want to stay at home. That's the thing. I have to get the baby, get the stroller, and get the baby car seat, put it on the car, bathe the baby. I have to shower because I've been really dirty. I smell bad. The kids kind of like leave the room because I smell. I haven't
So
showered.
what, at this time, if I may ask, do you have anything in mind that can, motivate you to get out of bed and, be active? What do you think you can do? Can you think about something?
Yeah, I think I should go out with my friend in the mornings and have the little brisk walk with her. She walks for an hour. I think that would be a good way to start the day. Get a little bit of physical activity.
So at this time, how are you going to apply that so that you'll be able to go out and do this activity and get out of the house
Oh,
before?
well, maybe I can talk to my husband. Maybe I can talk to my husband this weekend around about helping me at nights with the baby, so I can get some good sleep. And then by the time it's in the morning, I'll have the energy to wake up and take the baby for a stroll with my friend.
That's a good idea. And also, what are we going to do about you taking your shower?
About what?
Because
Oh, Miss
I'm sorry,
Miss
I don't have to laugh, but you just said
yeah.
that your clothes is stinking. And I think hygiene is very important. That's all I'm just
Oh,
trying to say. So
yeah.
you want to be fresh, right?
Yes, I do.
In order for you to be fresh, you need to consider.
Yes, I guess I can take a shower after this therapy session.
Okay, that would be nice. That would
It'll
be
be
nice.
relaxing too. Probably help me go to sleep.
It's make you fresh,
Hmm.
That might also give you some enthusiasm to be with your baby, and love everything will be there.
Yeah, I'll do
And
that.
yeah, that's good for you.
Okay, so
And
I'll take a shower when I get out of therapy. I have a jacuzzi there, so maybe I'll take one there, and then I'll talk to my husband tomorrow on the weekend about helping me out at nights, and then I'll contact my friend about my interest to go with her in the mornings for a walk.
that's good. That sounds good. And also, have you also considered right now you don't feel like walking, but have you considered if you can do some voluntary walk out there, maybe 2 hours, 3 hours, just to get you out of the
Yeah, I will. I'll go ahead and think about that and see what I can do.
okay. Also, how are you coping, with your other children?
I haven't been hanging out with. I haven't asked them how they've been or anything. They just walk in and out the door. They're like in their own little world. I'm in my own.
Okay. So, is there anything you think we can discuss that can, help you more to be involved in this little child's life?
I guess maybe taking care of myself first.
Mhm. Good. You take care of yourself
Yeah.
first,
Mm-hmm.
and so then you take care of the little baby. Have you ever think of hurting your baby or doing your baby any harm?
What was that?
Have you ever thought of doing your baby any harm?
Oh, No,
Okay.
never.
So, if I may ask, do you have any thought about trading your baby out for any reason?
No.
Good. It's very good that you want to keep your baby. And I think, um, as you've said, you're going to go out and see if you can get a place to volunteer, which I think is good for your health as well. That will keep you out of the house. And if
Okay.
there's any other thing you think can be helpful to you, you can let me know at any time so that we can both uh, evaluate it and see how it's going to suit you and your child
Okay.
and work for both of you.
Got it.
So
I will.
at this time, I don't really know if we're running out of time. I don't want to take too much of your time as well. For all that we have discussed, everything, as you know, is going to be confidential.
Okay.
Nothing is going to be out there except if it's going to be for your health and for the good of the child.
Okay. Thank
And,
you.
and also, I'll be looking forward to see you in
0 minute left.
how many
Okay.
minutes?
I'll see you next week.
0 minutes. Okay, I will be looking forward to see you next week, and
Okay.
I hope you'll be able to do the volunteer that you've
I will.
said, and I
I
will
will.
see
I
how
will.
it works. All right, Mr. Alex, you have a nice evening.
Likewise, you too.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you. Okay, now I'm therapist. Valerie.
Alex gonna get pregnant soon. You're gonna get pregnant soon again.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Why?
What is it?
I'm gonna go as a therapist.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm the therapist now.
Yeah.
Ready? Go. Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing today, Ellen? I mean Valerie. I mean Sam.
I'm not feeling good. I've been
Okay.
feeling
Well,
depressed.
you're not feeling good.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you make the effort to come for today's session and have a little discussion with me. Everything that we're gonna talk about today is gonna be confidential. It's gonna be kept between you and me, unless there's an imminent threat to your life or someone else's life, or somebody's in danger.
Okay.
So tell me, why do you feel a little bit down today?
Today I've been feeling really depressed, overwhelmed with this baby, and it's been too much on me. Having 5 kids now.
And how do you feel about this new baby?
I feel like I have not been a good mother, and as I used to the other babies when I had my 4th one. So I feel like I'm not really a good mother to this one.
Okay, and can you tell me why? Can you tell me what is the difference of how you raised this child compared to your first child's? What is
This
different?
one's 8 months old, and he cries a lot, and I'm not really able to soothe him, to make him stop. I feel like he doesn't really feel my presence, and I don't sleep really. I don't sleep at night. Um, I keep checking on him all night long, so that makes me very tired in the morning. I cannot wake up. I cannot get up because I cannot do anything because I don't sleep at night. I'm tired.
Okay, so you've been with this new baby, you've been feeling tired, fatigued, you're not sleeping well at night, and
Yeah, yeah. Keep
and
checking on him, like non-stop, even when he's not crying, but he cries so often. So I feel like I constantly hearing him crying. So I keep checking on him. Sometimes my husband says he's not crying, but I don't believe him. I always think that the baby is crying.
and
And,
when you go ahead, sorry.
and I try to do something, and I feel like I'm not being really um, supportive enough.
And when you check up on the baby, is the baby really crying when you approach him?
Sometimes he's awake, sometimes yes.
Hmm. And most babies are, they get hungry after 3 hours of after not eating for 2 3 hours. How often do you feed the baby?
Oh, I try to feed him every 2 hours.
That's good, very good. And how was your energy level with your first child?
It was different because the other child, well, they were very easy to they were very easy to handle. They did not cry much, and when they were crying, I was
Mhm.
able to help them. I was able to soothe them. So,
And how old are your other kids?
the other one is 12, 10, 7, and 5.
Okay. Do you get help around the house with your newborn?
Not really.
So you're doing everything on your own?
Mostly, yes.
Can you describe to me your life before your fourth child, before he was born, before you were pregnant?
The last one, this one, the
Yeah.
newborn.
What were you doing before?
I was working full time and get home early, pick up the child from school, from after school, and get them ready, read them, sing
Mm-hmm. Okay.
them.
So what were you working? Did you like your job?
Yeah, I like my job.
Would you rather, I mean, do you see yourself going back to that job?
Actually, that's what I've been thinking. I've been thinking getting a full-time jobs because I see I'm not doing a good job in the house with the baby, and I feel like I should drop the baby off to a daycare and go get a full-time job.
Where would you drop off the baby?
Can drop the baby off at a daycare.
Have you investigated what daycares you can maybe drop off your baby?
Yeah, yeah. I took my other ones there, the same place.
Mm.
I'm very familiar with it.
Okay.
Mm.
Because I believe the limit for daycare is 6 months. But your baby's 8 months old.
Yeah.
What are your interests and activities, your hobbies?
I like to sing. I like to read and like to go to the malls,
Movies?
movies. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. So, have you talked to your husband about regarding your energy level these last few months?
My husband is he's the one pushing me to the edge over the edge because he thinks that I'm not doing well. He thinks that he thinks that I should be doing more, taking care of myself, and he complains about my hygiene. He complains about things to make me embarrassed, things that are very embarrassing, and I feel like he's hurting my feelings, talking about my hygiene like that.
Oh, and why is he talk about, I mean, tell me about your hygiene. Why is he mentioned? Tell me about your
I
hygiene.
stay in bed. I spend a lot of time. I don't sleep at night. During days, I don't get up. I can't get up. The time for me to go shower, the baby's crying. I need to be with the baby. I need to cook the baby. So, and he complains about that.
During when the baby sleeps during the day, do you think you can make some time to maybe take care of your hygiene?
When the baby is sleeping, that's the time for me to sleep.
And how often do you sleep at night?
Not much. I don't sleep at night because the baby is up all night. The baby stayed up all night.
Baby's up all night. And can your husband help you at night with the baby?
He sleeps.
He sleeps. Have you talked to him about helping you out?
No, I ask him.
What about during the day with your older kids?
That's the thing. I have to take care of them. So
Can they help you out when the oldest one, for you to take care of your, maybe have time for yourself, like a quick?
I don't really trust kids with
Your
my
kid.
babies.
Okay.
I don't really trust kids with my baby.
So you like going to the movies, you like reading, and okay. So can you write a journal down of how you feel also every day? For
I
writing a
can try
journal?
that. I can try that. I don't really like writing down, but
You
I
like
can
writing?
try. I can try.
Okay. Okay, tell me. So you haven't been sleeping well at night?
No.
Okay. It's very important for you to get, adequate sleep as well. At least 7-8 hours of sleep throughout the night, not disturbed. And I know you have to wake the baby up so you can feed at night.
But I can't.
Well, the baby is already eating rice cereal, correct? And fruits?
No.
No? Okay, because the baby's at 4 months of age, they can start eating rice cereal, and then 6 months.
I usually breastfed them for a year.
Oh, that's
For
perfect.
12 months.
Okay, that's very good because she's getting all your immunoglobulins, G. That's very good for his health, baby's health. But you also need to take care of yourself, Sam.
Yeah.
Sam, it's very important.
Yeah.
So, tell me your daily routine. How is it?
My daily routine.
Yes.
For now, I can't even think of a routine now because it's all about this baby crying, and since I get up late because I don't sleep at night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm up all night.
Yes.
So when I can get up in the morning, I take care of the baby, and sometimes my husband get upset because he has to get the other kids ready for school. Because I can't get up and feeling very low.
Mm-hmm. So you mentioned that maybe you would like to drop off your kid at a daycare. Have you discussed that with your husband? Because I'm pretty sure that decision has to be discussed between both of you.
But he wants me to get things back to normal. So the only thing I can do is just drop the baby at the daycare and get a full-time job.
So when he tells you that he wants things to go back to normal, you're saying that he wants you to get a job already? Is that what he means?
I don't know, because he complains about everything. My hygiene, things back to normal, so I don't really know what he means.
I would like you, when is he available? What days do you have a chance to talk to him? Because I know he's working full time, and I know you're a little bit out of energy. But do you know when he's available for you to talk to him regarding the decisions that you have to make?
He doesn't have time for me. He said he's working full time. He's the breadwinner in the family, and so I have to take care of the children.
Okay, so well, I want you to, when you get a chance, I want you to talk to him about dropping off your newborn child at the daycare. With the schedule that's gonna happen because of that new, and I want you to start taking care of yourself while, that's the important thing, to start taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
Getting enough sleep. How's your diet?
That is, I eat a lot. Actually, my husband complained of my weight. Like he wants me to lose some weight.
Okay. Well, we're gonna see if we can. What I would like to do is for you to start engaging in physical activity every day, because it helps with stress. It helps with sadness. It releases vital hormones that are very beneficial to the body. And I want you to also have a chance to communicate with your family. I'm pretty sure that your kids would be interested in what's going to happen to their little brother and where he's going to be sent to. And also would like to make more time for yourself. You said you like watching movies, you like reading, so I know maybe you can find, I don't know, there's some novels that you can go to a library and maybe check out several books that you like to read about.
Okay. I can try to do that.
And I also want you to start a journal. Start the journal, a daily journal, just saying how you felt that day. That before you go to bed, just write me a 2-3 sentences of a summary of that day of how you felt.
Okay.
Do you think you have time for that?
I can make time for that.
Okay.
I can make time.
Very good. Okay. Is there anything would you like to discuss additionally before the meeting ends?
No, it's just about this baby and lack of energy. I'm going to try, but exercising, I don't know how much I can do, because
do you feel like hurting the baby or hurting yourself?
No.
Okay.
No, I would never hurt my baby.
That's good. Okay, Miss Sam, are you available next week for us to discuss of how everything happened with your discussion with your husband and what your family said regarding having your child at a daycare? And
yes.
Okay. I would like to meet at the same time if you're available. And
yes.
Here's my number whenever you need to call the office or if any concern or question.
Okay. Thank you very much, and I'll try to follow your instructions and do what you ask me to do, and to see if so. I try to see what I can do.
Very good.
The baby and feeling get maybe to see how I don't know how to manage that frustrations. And
we're gonna take it one step at a time.